Blackhawks going up against the Chicago Bulls. And now time for the call by Kevin Harlan from United Center as they get ready for the opening tip.
And the Bulls go through their pregame routine. It's an all-Eastern Conference matchup in today's game as the Pistons come into town for this one. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports Fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And if you take a look here at Derrick Rose, what's your take?
Well, an exciting player, Kevin. Incredible agility, and even when you think you have him stymied, he's great at maintaining his body control in midair and still getting a good shot off.
And he also is incredibly adept at running the pick and roll. He almost always makes things happen when he instigates that.
Well, look at Chicago. They are looking extremely good so far. Starting the season on fire. 6 straight wins.
You know, for the Bulls, they've really caught nobody by surprise this year. I mean, they've got a tremendous track record and the talent to stay on top for a while.
Yeah, and you know, some people wondered if there'd be a drop-off this season because of those high expectations. But there really hasn't been a drop-off at all.
This is the Butler. There's the pass to Gasol. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. God needs to get off a shot here. Puts it up. And it's Rose missing.
Well, what was supposed to be the triumphant return for Derrick Rose a year ago quickly turned into another nightmare season. Finally returning from that torn ACL in the 2012 playoffs, he managed only 10 games before tearing the meniscus in his other knee. Just devastating. We obviously hope that Rose can come back and put in a full season.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against the Boston Celtics.
And it was so important for their bench to come in and play well in that game. I thought that was critical to the victory.
Well, they got contributions up and down the roster, and that's what you need. Everybody who stepped on the floor contributed.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. It's going to be Drummond shooting. That's on Joakim Noah.
Well, it's been a while since Motor City has seen the playoffs on the basketball court. It just appears as though they've been stuck in neutral the last few seasons.
Free throw, no good for Drummond. Detroit, as you said, haven't made the playoffs since 2009. And Steve, over the last few years, just stuck near the bottom.
And they've been kind of a treadmill team, good enough to not be dead last, but not bad enough to get a really high pick. And they tried to change it via free agency, so we'll see how it goes.
Smith, defended by Dunleavy. Smith's shot is good. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Utah Jazz.
And Kevin, I thought they put together a fantastic offensive game plan in that win. They knew exactly how to exploit the defense, and they really got on a nice roll.
And exploit them they did. See, they were relentless. They kept so much pressure on the defenders over the course of that game. Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bulls. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain. He does represent this town.
The free throw dropped for Rose. You talk about Derrick Rose's culinary interest. He's looked to change his diet for the better.
Yeah, he needed to, Kevin, because, you know, he was a big fan of candy when he came into the league. It was kind of his vice. He said he would eat up to 2 pounds of candy in one sitting. I mean, it's just crazy. He's hired a personal chef. He's eating better. He's taking care of his body. It's important, obviously, as you get older and you're dealing with injuries. Well, you can count on him. He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Misses the wing three. I'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who scores inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
Thanks, Doris. Monroe sets a screen for Jennings. Drummond with a screen on Rose. Jennings kicks to Meeks. Lets it go with a three. And it's good. Meeks got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation. You gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
Jennings with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively. Jennings dishes to Meeks. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his third assist on the night. Chicago trailing here. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And predictably, they came out on top in the season series last year. We'll see if it's any different this time around.
Dunleavy the pass to Rose. Shot clock at 2. The putback and finished off by Noah.
That kind of putback turns a simple rebound into a highlight play.
He assaulted the glass here right, then assaulted the rim.
And now that's getting the job done on the board.
Jennings kicks to Meeks. He passes to Smith. Defended by Dunleavy. Smith dishes to Drummond. Shot no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And as Steve brought up, the outcome of the series between these teams wasn't a surprise given how they, Park each finished the year.
You're right all over it, Kevin. I mean, there was success on one side, and then the disappointment of missing the playoffs on the other side.
Here's Gasol. They get it back. Noah, the pass to Gasol. Rose goes in. Goes back up. And that's good for 2. Rose has got 8 points.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Outside Jennings. Smith with a screen on Rose. Jennings kicks to Meeks. No good from outside.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense is taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Rose double team. He faces development. It's all no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The try by Jennings sneaks inside the 3-point line. It's all in by Bulls.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. He's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. A lot of people thought Steve that Chicago had a chance last year to do much when Derrick Rose went down, but they stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
And they didn't just make the playoffs, they had home court advantage in the first round as well.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Pau Gasol. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Jennings, Smith on the wing. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Meeks can't hit.
Unfortunately for the Bulls, home court advantage much for them as they dropped their first two games at home and were bounced in the first round. Another example of why home court advantage is desired, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee anything in the playoffs. Matchups drive results.
Here's Gibson. Brandon Jennings comes up with a rebound.
Steve, they've come out with the take no prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, that's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Into Drummond, and he gets the bucket.
Well, the Bulls ran into a solid Wizards team and lost in the first round of the playoffs. Looked to me like they might have been worn down. I think a healthy Bulls team with a little more depth is definitely a threat to go deeper this season.
Butler dishes to Gibson. He kicks to Rose. Here's Gibson looking for his first basket. Silliness. They grab their own miss. Here's Noah. Now Dunleavy. Outside Rose. Double team on Rose. Butler attacking Rose. Intense shot. And it lands. They get one to fall. Rose has got 12 points in the game. Pistons trail by 4. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
You're good, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Out to Smith. It's back to Jennings. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Jennings has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch.
Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding team. In the third spot, the Pistons.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Detroit making a switch. Urebko's checked in for Andre Drummond. Butler comes in for Josh Smith. And Daniels Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Meeks. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Now here's Brooks. An 11-point game for him in the win against Boston. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And again, Chicago, no good.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it.
Urebko in the post. Working on Gibson. Here's Urebko. Shoots it up. And it comes off the front of the rim. Heinrich with it. Karan Butler covering. They swipe it. Heinrich against Augustine. Outside Butler. Now the dish to Augustine. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Bulls got 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
DJ Augustine playing big minutes for the Bulls last season with Derrick Rose. I'll tell you what, he put up some big numbers at times. 27 points in back-to-back games.
The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 3. Detroit's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Butler sets a screen for Augustine. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
As we take a look at the rankings, let's see where Detroit ended up last season. 3rd in rebound, 8th in steal. They were in the top half of the league in block shot. So not a very intimidating team, but nonetheless a solid defensive team.
And this is a team that really relied most heavily on the rebounding numbers that you talked about. The top 5, they're a team that likes to attack the lane at both ends try to pound you inside with the offensive board.
And that one's good. Brooks.
You've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guy.
Caldwell Pope kicks the rep goal. Here's the three. Can't get it to go. The Bulls leading by 5. Brooks outside. Ryder passes to Gibson. Puts it up from Trout. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Pistons shooting just about an even 40% to start. And here's Augustine. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Caldwell Pope. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Heinrich kicks to McDermott. Carries it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 5.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back and forth sequence right there.
Back to Butler from outside the arc. Good. Butler's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so that's the end of the first quarter. Offensively, pretty stagnant. Bulls lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Coming up this Tuesday, November 11th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Live from Oracle Arena. You don't want to miss it.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding total.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
They got McDermott. Heritage is out there with Pau Gasol. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Heinrich in at the 1 spot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's Martin missing. Chicago leading. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Gentlemen, a close partnership between Bulls coach Tom Thibodeau and center Joakim Noah. Noah said, quote, "The way each of us sees the game could be totally different, but he'll fight anybody to win, and I will too." Noah says Thibodeau's changed too, adding, "He's opened up a lot more, asking how we're doing, what we're thinking." Kevin?
They're really the backbone of that team. Thanks, Doris. The Bulls shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. The Pistons ended near the bottom of the East, guys. Again, there's still certainly a ways to go.
Well, a lot of their struggles, Kevin, came from just their inability to close out games against the rest of the conference.
Kept alive. Here's Gasol. Lays it up and brings it in. Gasol's got his first bucket of the night.
It's a great play under the boards for him. And, that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, they're there for him game in, game out.
And Augustine kicks to Singler. Augustine. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
For the Pistons last year, they finished with 23-29 record against the East. The last number of years, they just haven't quite been able to figure out how to take that next step forward.
On the wing, Singler. Uncovered. And a big rebounds off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Heinrich outside. Feeds to Miritich. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Heinrich's got his third assist on the night.
Well, the Pistons made some moves, but they really just seem to be keeping pace with the rest of the East. I think they have to be patient and allow this young talent to blossom, and they'll have a chance to move up.
Augustine dishes to Martin. Monroe defended by Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Tell you what, there'll be a lot of focus on that Oklahoma City contest.
Just 5 on the clock. Singler passes to Urepko. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given the chance.
This ball set in the pick for Heinrich. And the Bulls, another 3.
They're hovering around 50% for the game at 3-point. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
And Augustine kicks to Martin. The feet to Augustine. Pistons passing it around. And too long on the shot.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Snell, no good. Pistons trail by 5. Augustine dishes to Martin. Monroe. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 4th rebound in this one. Heinrich kicks to Snell. Passes it to Gasol. Heinrich outside. He dishes it to McDermott. And a miss there on the dribble. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Well, the Pistons' acquisition of Josh Smith last season put Greg Monroe in a tight spot. Both players, natural power forwards, neither one of them floor spacers, so it really was not a good fit, and that showed in the Pistons.
Three-pointer Augustine. Look, there's a 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a different look here for the Pistons. Andre Drummond's checked in for Monroe. Smith comes in for Urepko. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. And it's Jennings in for Augustine. And it's Rose penetrating. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got 14 points.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find some, you're right. Pass to Smith. Shot to stop the drought. And it's blocked.
I think the lead they built here, guys, is in large part to what they've done on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a +10 advantage in rebound, and they've been in total control of the backcourt.
Here's Miritich. A feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now a 9-point Chicago lead.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Often you can learn more about a team when they are unhealthy versus when they're at full strength. And last year, I thought the Bulls showed They are not and have never been a one-man show. It's all about everybody contributing to them.
Here's Jennings. He's coming off a 25-point game against Utah. Right side, Martin fires the three. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got 5 assists tonight.
As you said with the Bulls, there was a tendency to think that they were just Derrick Rose and 4 others, but top to bottom, this team has guys that can
Rose kicks to Mirrors. It's Drummond with the rebound.
What's the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
And it's Martin missing. With Rose out last year, Clark, as you said, the guys who are mostly role showed what they can do.
Well, they're really unselfish at both ends of the floor, and that shows. I mean, they give great effort, they trust each other, they play together, and they always play hard, and they finish games strong, which I think is a credit to them and the coaching staff.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Well, you look back at a season ago, this is a club that made 78% of its shots from the free throw line, so very comfortable with that strike.
And, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And both free throws good for Dunleavy.
You know that if you're a team in the East or anywhere in the NBA for that matter, and you face the Bulls, it's going to be a battle wire to wire. These guys are coming at you for the full 48 minutes. They're extremely tough within the conference, too.
And he gets the bucket. Smith's got the 2nd basket of the night. The Bulls leading by 6. Rose with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. There's a good screen. Olympic kicks to Mirrors. Hits it from 3-point range. Mirrors just got 10 points in the quarter.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
And Meeks gets to Jennings. Out to Smith. Does 5 to shoot. Chicago grabs the miss. Rose has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin, for Doug McDermott, he feels as though he's been overlooked a lot in his career, but he's learned to let it go, saying, I've always had a chip on my shoulder because I didn't have many scholarship offers. It was more trying to prove people wrong early in my career. Now I feel like I've established myself, and I'm just playing for the love of the game. Good motivation, guys.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Look at Butler. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
He showed such great defensive instincts last year. Just a terrific defensive play.
Bill Bynum is checked in for Cartier Martin. Pistons trailed by 11. Smith with a screen on Rose. It's Jennings with the drive. Bynum the pass to Smith. Back to Bynum. Jennings. Shot from 16. That's in. Coming off the assist from Bynum. Jennings has got 5 points so far.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Butler with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Butler dishes to Duncan. Can't get it to go. The Pistons go the other way with it. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. It'll be the 2nd on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand.
Well, I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Wizards game. Should be a close one.
The easiest way to do it sometimes oftentimes when you go on the road, you win close games. The Pistons really struggled in that regard, and as a result, they didn't find themselves winning too many on the road.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls leading by 7. No, with a screen for Rose. Kicks it to Butler. Rose. And the Bulls with another miss. Guys, for the Pistons, they are a young team overall, and that can be a factor in both road games and close games.
Well, the nerves can get to you, or just a little bit of inexperience as well. It's 12 and 29 road record for the Pistons last year. They know that's something they have to improve.
Jennings kicks to Drummond. Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, Drummond has explosive lift, and it's why he can go up and get so many shots defensively in terms of blocking the ball. People just don't expect him to get up as quickly as he does, but he is really bouncy for a big man.
He is that. He's light on his feet, and he's very fast. I mean, just straight up running down the court. This guy gets up and down like a much smaller man, and I think he's got some real promising potential.
The Detroit Pistons, a proud franchise, of course, from 03 to 08, 6 consecutive trips to the Eastern Conference Finals. And Clark in 2004, the NBA title.
But the rebuild process has had its hiccups, Kevin, its speed bumps, if you will, some freshman free agent signings. There's talent there, but this team hasn't quite figured out how to come together.
Noah, the pass to Rose. Vicious to Butler. Lots of room. Now here's Bynum. That's to Smith. Back to Bynum. And it's going to be out of bounds.
Well, we've got a moment to look back at last year's Bulls. 7th in blocks, 7th in free throw percentage. And they were in the top 10 in grabbing rebounds as well. That's not too shabby. The top 10 on the glass, I'll take that.
And what really stands out is the blocks for me, because that's a team that really dominated the paint area. They were on top of their game. They were very physical. They were front of the post a lot, forced some difficult shots at the rim. And due to their length and their size, they were able to block a lot of shots down there. And you look at the Pistons, some great size and athleticism inside, but they've lacked the high percentage outside shooting to space the floor offensively.
Bairstow, he's checked in for Noah. The free throw dropped for Rose.
And for the Pistons last season, look at the size and shot blocking ability, and you thought that team would be tougher defensively. That wasn't really the case. I think it has to be attributed to the mindset. Those young, big, athletic guys have to become much tougher mentally at the defensive end to be really successful.
The pass from Bairstow. Back to Rose. Poked away. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Rose has got 19 points.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Bynum kicks to Smith. Gibson on him.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possession, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
Now in second, separating the two clocks. Bairstow, and he gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Boy, where was the box out? Easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill the team.
The shot's good from Bynum. Bynum's got his first bucket in this one. And we finished one half of basketball. Yes, the Bulls, they They lead by 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Fantastic game from Derek Rose in this one.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is. And he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. The D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Monroe and Drummond inside. Jennings and Meeks in the back. And it's Smith in at the 3.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Meeks. Something of a bounce-back season for Pau Gasol in 2013-14, Steve, with better health and a return to playing in the middle more often.
Yeah, you know, he dealt with a few nagging injuries. Scored better, rebounded better. Nice to see him show that he's really skilled and he's big after struggling a couple seasons ago.
Here's Rose from about 19 feet. Rebounded by the Pistons. Monroe's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pistons trailed by 11. And Smith backing in. He feeds it to Drummond. And stolen by Butler. Rose with the ball. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Noah with a screen on Jennings. Rose dishes to Butler. Back to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. He passes to Noah. Misses from short range.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
18 feet out. And it's sent back by Noah. Here's Monroe. And finally, that one's good.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Chicago leading by 9. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Smooth as on the finger roll. Rose has got 21 in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Jennings passes to Meeks. And great Monroe again. Monroe's got his second player of the night.
He's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. But I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the score.
Butler to Gasol. He trains the turnaround jump shot.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, was one of those shots that always just looked so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, sinking emotion. Sweet.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Pau Gasol over the last 2 seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Giants, groin, toe. Hey, Kobe had suggested him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joint.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Meeks kicks to Monroe. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Jennings dishes to Meeks. Smith, a follow-up flush.
No tip required when you got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
He wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
And how number one, the Birds, but for second footers, getting as wide as possible can really reduce the pounding on those.
Yeah, it does. They say every 5 pounds takes some significant wear and tear off your joints. And we've certainly seen that be effective for Tim Duncan. He's leaned up considerably and foul, able to play both power forward and center. Light away with serving.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Nice option determination that time. Hard to get to the rim.
You know he can bounce. Right there, an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
You love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
Rose kicks them up. The dish to Gasol. Out of bounds. Both balls. Chicago keeps possession. In front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Second, Andre Drummond.
You know, nobody said this guy couldn't miss last season, and because he was such a good percentage shooter, one of the best in the league, his teammates always were looking for him.
The Pistons making a change here. Butler stacked in. Here's Snell. Outside Butler. He kicks it to Snell. A shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Here's Jennings. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Brandon Jennings so quick, a left-handed speed demon. You know, as quick as he is off the bounce, he's not as good of a finisher inside as you might expect. I think sometimes he makes those shots a little more difficult than they need to be.
That's good from Brandon Jennings.
And for Jennings, it's not just finishing at the rim. His percentages from mid-range and in between have room for growth, too. He's tried to develop a floater, but working on those 1 or 2 dribble pull-ups should also be an area of focus for him.
And Tavius Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Jody Meeks. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Talking about Jennings finishing inside, so much of that is a mastery of angles. I know you're really mesmerized by the whole study of angles and the way players attack certain defenses, finding that space where the shot blocker can't get to.
Yeah, geometry, Kevin, is so fascinating. And you know, you can benefit from watching a guy like Tony Parker. He's the master at beating the big man to the backboard by putting that shot up quickly to use the rim to protect his shot.
Feeds to Caldwell-Pope. 6 to shoot. 13 feet away. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Good percentage shot, so that's one they'll take any day of the week.
Noah with a screen on Drummond. Here's Rose. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Well, it's funny, Clark. Some people thought that Joakim Noah was considered a bust when drafted by Chicago.
Very premature assessment of that young man. I tell you, you talk about having to eat crow for those who felt that way. A 2-time NCAA champion, Noah has now rightly become revered as the heartbeat of this scrappy Bulls team, an All-NBA, an All-Star, and also an All-NBA defensive player as well.
Well, Noah has that boisterous, playful personality. I think his quirks maybe threw people off early on, but he's a wonderful teammate. He's unselfish, and I think more than anything, you know, his unguarded personality sort of helped him connect with his teammates.
Detroit making a switch. Singler's checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
For Noah, who is really gregarious and outgoing off the court, you get in between those lines and his intense competitiveness becomes apparent. He's locked in all business. Fierce competitor, laser focused on winning. He's not worried about making a few enemies in the process.
Chicago leading by 9. Rose passes to Noah. Heinrich dishes to Gasol. Outside Rose. Blanketed by Dean. Fights to the rim for the layup. Rose has got 27.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
And Augustine kicks the Caldwell Pope on the wing single. Jackson for 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve, guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Gasol hits the 12-footer and hits. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much no chance of the smaller defender to block that jump.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
Monroe, no good. Outside Rose. There's the feed to Gasol. Can't get it to go. Nice steal from Singler. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Pistons trailed by 13. Augustine with it. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Smith. Butler. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Augustine. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Augustine's got 9 points.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that 3-point line.
Heinrich kicks to Brooks. Butler on the way. Back to Brooks. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Heinrich from outside. And he gets it to go. Heinrich's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
You know that old saying, the more things change, the more things stay the same. That applies to Chicago. Once again, they were incredibly tough at home with their defense.
Chicago leading by 13. Brooks against Augustine. Dunleavy kicks to Brooks. Rebound, Detroit. Gibson. And the shot is good. Gibson's got his second basket of the night.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
You see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Brooks dishes to Butler. Back to Brooks. Gets the shot. Another one falls for Chicago. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. Now Augustine. He's got 9. Smith the best to Augustine. Back to Smith. Jumper. And good. Augustine. Augustine's got 3 assists tonight. The Bulls leading by 13. Chicago calls timeout.
Well, Josh, he's versatile defenders. He's very strong and athletic. He can guard either threes or fours. It gives your defense a lot of options.
This is the list of last season's top shooters from carries. These guys were practically automatic. And you look at Augustine, deadly on the strike. Someone you do not want to foul.
The pressure's always there when you get the foul line. It's you in the basket. You're all alone. But the really good free throw shooters are the ones that can knock them down at a high rate. And this guy is on that list because he was able to block out the distraction and follow his routine.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Andre Drummond's checked in for Kyle Singler. And it's Jennings in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And he gets it to go. And Smith, a terrific shot block. His great athleticism making an impact every time he steps on the floor.
Yeah, just a guy that I think does a really good job filling up the stat sheet, skills, assists. And he'll give you some highlight reel, too.
Yeah.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Rose kicks to Gibson. Shot is off.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Augustine dishes to Drummond. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock engagement. Conley the pass to Rose. From 6 away. Here's Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gasol's got 8 points.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. The score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
It's Jennings with the drive. And no good trying to get that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 15. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
The NBA season gains momentum. Al Jefferson and the Charlotte Hornets take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trailblazers this Tuesday, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Bulls leading by 15. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Ends up at the 4 and 5 for Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's Rose penetrating. Butler back to Rose. A beautiful reverse layup. Rose has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls. Pistons trailed by 17. Outside Jennings. Smith sets the pick for Jennings. Singler outside. Get back to Jennings. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 8. That's good.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Outside Rose. Soft touch off the glass. Rose has got 31.
What a top-notch game he's had. He's gotten them in front, but it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Jennings kicks to Smith. No good. Gasol with the defensive effort. The Bulls leading by 17. Gasol is screen on Jennings. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, a tough shooting slump for Jimmy Butler last season. Some injuries took him out of rhythm. He was asked to play a big role offensively after Luol Deng was traded. Still, he's become one of the premier defensive players in the league.
That free throw, no good. And Jimmy Butler, a fan favorite in Chicago, taken with the 30th pick, Clark, back in 2011. And he really is a tenacious defender.
Yeah, he's a tough-minded, scrappy player. I mean, you hear about his tough upbringing. It's easy to see why he approaches the game with that fearlessness and determination that he plays with.
And he's good on the second. Pistons trail by 18. Outside Jennings. Right side Butler. It's back to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Meeks. Jennings drives in. Count it from 12. The Bulls leading by 16. Butler dishes to Rose. Back to Butler. Kicks to Gibson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Six on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Good. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
The try by Monroe. The kick outside to Butler. Jennings for 3. And that one's good.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
The Bulls leading by 15. Butler passes to Rose. Back to Butler. Dishes it to Gibson. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The try by Jennings. Drummond. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Jennings has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight. Nailed 5 of them. Manoa with a screen for Rose. Back to Butler. That's to Rose. Fires. High post. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Rose attacking Gibson. Rose kicks to Dudley. And he gets it to go from the corner.
You know, one thing you know is that the son of a coach is usually going to have good shooting mechanics. And that's definitely the case with Mike Dunleavy Jr. Always seems cool and composed when he's getting ready to fire away. He's got a great release.
It's just one of the benefits of growing up in an NBA fan. Shooting form comes very easy to him, and he makes the most of it.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, but
That's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
Butler attacking. Fades away. And it's finished off by Noah as he lays it in. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Outside Butler. And the pass to Jennings. Pistons trailed by 17. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
He feeds it to Monroe. Outside Butler. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Jennings with another miss.
All game long, guys, he's been getting it done. Really doing a nice job of rebound.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, they've had a major advantage on the glass, dominating that stat.
5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Butler. Craig Monroe with the rebound.
Not sure about that one, guys. That was really deep, especially for him. He's not a great shooter from out there.
Not sure what he was thinking about there.
Here's Rose. No luck. Great D that time from Jennings. Pistons trailed by 17. That's good. That's 7 points for Caron Butler. Here's Butler. Here's Dunleavy, defended by Butler. And it's Rose, penetrating. Gibson. It's good this time, the assist from Rose. And the Bulls lead by 17. Detroit's gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jennings dishes to Drummond. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope, his only concern right now, Clark, is get the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
But there was some style there, Kev. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Chicago calls timeout.
Brandon Jennings was the first guy to play the year in Italy right out of high school rather than go to college. He was the first guy to do that once the NBA implemented that 1 year out of high school requirement for the draft.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burgers across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, Tom Thibodeau had some advice for his team in that last timeout. His message? I don't want us patting ourselves on the back just yet. We can congratulate ourselves after the final horn. Right now, we need to go out there and take this one home. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Drops in the layup for 2. And for Brandon Jennings, he didn't play a whole lot while in Rome, but he stayed busy practicing and developing.
Yeah, and it didn't seem to manage to stop that much, Kevin. You know, to go back to
Butler passes to Rose. Noah with a screen on Butler. 6 to shoot. Dunleavy kicks to Rose. It's good on the putback. That's 12 points